Okay, so today I thought that we would look at some more Reddit r/ entitled parents today, and so I thought before we started we should see what this kind of entails being an entitled parent. A narcissist. Okay, so this person said a narcissistic entitled parent grows up seeking ego supply to feed themselves emotionally off others. Perhaps it is through achievement, through status. Well, they need control and power to sustain their fragile self-worth. For validation, as they continue to create spirals of dysfunction, they seek to protect or feed their ego even more. It could destroy them and those around them. They starve others financially, relationally, hoard achievement or power. They make others feel disempowered to keep up the game, and it's like an addiction with webs of projection. It keeps going with blaming, shaming, bullying, while the narcissist becomes more and more diluted. Okay, so I think that was a pretty good explanation what it is. So yeah, let's get into some entitled parent stories. We got a long one and a short one. Let's start with the long one. Okay, so entitled mother takes things out of a coffin is our first one. So I hesitated in writing this. It happened a long time ago, but it stayed with me. Back when we lived in NJ, my mother had a friend named Darren. Darren had gotten super close to our family and had become like a second son to my grandparents and like an uncle to me. We were all so close that when we moved out of NJ, he and his wife came up to our state to get married so we could be there. They loved the area so much they decided to move there. Sadly, about a year after moving there, he had a heart attack and ended up passing away. His wife, who had hard up for money, had decided she wouldn't do a funeral. When Darren's family found out, they demanded that she have a funeral. Of course, they didn't pay or contribute though. You gotta contribute to the funeral. Come on, if you're making them throw it, you come on, you gotta do it. His sister, the entitled mother in the story, even needed Darren's wife until she caved and agreed to have the funeral. Come on, if you're gonna do it, at least help her. Okay? Darren's biological family drove down for the funeral, and the moment they got there, EM started trying to pressure Darren's wife into signing over Darren's truck to her son because her son was Darren's nephew and Darren would want him to have it, and her precious son needs it. Darren's wife was adamant about saying no, but Yim consistently found reasons and ways to get her son to borrow the truck and go pick up this or that. Darren's wife was dealing with the loss of her husband and still trying to process that he had died, literally with her driving him to the hospital, and EM was pressuring her over a truck. Finally, my mom stepped in and said no, that the car was the wife's, and that was that. Yeah, gee, already. Literally just died, come on. And you're trying to take the truck from him? Like, already. It's like, oh, he died. Now, let me get everything you got. Yeah, it's like not even caring about their son, you know? R.I.P. They did not have much time to get into it because we had the funeral to attend. It was really hard for my grandpa. He sobbed over the casket while holding Darren's hands. I had never seen my grandfather cry like that. He was absolutely devastated. My mom, aunt, and uncle were all emotional, but Darren's family almost acted like they were all at a business meeting. It's like, so basically they're just here to take his stuff. Yeah, not a great vibe, you know? I should mention that Darren's funeral outfit was not a suit. It was the outfit he had gotten married in, his biker gear. He wasn't in a gang or anything like that, but he and his wife liked to ride. While I'm standing there, though, trying to comfort my grandfather, Em reaches into the coffin and takes several items off Darren's body. A handkerchief and I think a pocket chain. She made some offhand comment to my grandfather about wanting something to remember her brother by, but who does that? Yeah, I know. She never asked Darren's wife if she could, and Darren's wife was the one who had brought them for their wedding, then carefully chose them for his body since they were this special to her. Yeah, this is grave robbing. This reminds me of just like a D&D party. This seems like typical D&D party behavior. Thankfully, my mom had gone to help Darren's wife with something and had missed the entire thing. The family left shortly after the funeral and still never offered to help pay for anything. Em tried a few more times to get her son the truck, but got shot down. We never got the items in the truck, and she took back though. Yeah, I gotta say, geez, you gotta respect people, you know. You gotta have a little bit of respect. Like they said, it's like, disempowering others to keep up their ego, blaming, shaming, bullying. Like, this is typical signs of an entitled parent. And yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, woo. Okay, here we go. First class passenger brings crying baby into coach. Haven't flown in a while. Oh, and I don't have kids. Is this normal? Dad brings crying baby from first class to pace the aisles in coach for 2-3 hours. Mind you, he wasn't pacing the length of the whole plane. The business and first class areas not traveled, so he was just bothering all passengers equally. Can parents in coach bring their crying babies into first class? Parents, airplane employees, what's the protocol? Yeah, I like, can you just like, it's just like, okay, you just in first class and your baby just starts crying, you're just like, I'm going to strategically make all the people below me have to listen to my baby, you know? And it's like, come on, man. Like, I feel like the bathroom is probably the best place to do that, but like, don't just bring it into coach. Come on. And your first class, like, seriously. Like, I'm not sure what to say. I don't know. This one was kind of short, but like, a story. Story's a story. And yeah. But when you see, like, imagine you could bring your baby, like, you could go up to first class, like, imagine somebody just like took their seat or something, like, nope, my seat now. And but like, I wonder if anybody told him like, go back to first class. Like, Also, why do you walk around on the plane when you do this? Like, why are you going around the plane with this and not just keeping it in and not just like, why can't you just go in one spot and just like rock your baby up? Now, why you gotta walk around the plane? Like, I feel like they're trying to do this on purpose if you're walking around the plane like this. But I think that's just my opinion. Yeah, definitely entitled parent. But anyways, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you had a fun listening to these stories, and hope you have a great day. Your favorite low budget content creator. I'm embracing it. Also, the Amazon review playlist is now out. Yeah.